Next up, we have Mythical Island remix from the My Singing Monsters soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, one of them paid subscriptions. Support this channel as much as you want, but not at your own expense. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track, so I will be pausing a lot as I will be pointing things out as I hear them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. So I might stumble upon my words. I just burped just now, so whatever happens, happens. With that being said, let's do this. Mythical Island. Let's go. Okay, so we're having several elements to start this. This is very lovely. We start with a low-sounding, it kind of sounds like an organ. It's a synth. It's kind of like in between. Very warm-sounding. We're having this like sonar, like submarine sonar beep at the top, giving us a response. So we're starting with a chord, then doing a call, then a response. Call and response is a musical idea of back and forth, kind of like a musical conversation, right? One instrument does one thing, the other one does another. Call, response. And we are having this back and forth where both the chords and this beeping are following the same overall melody, but the beep is having a little bit of delay, doing what it could be canonic imitation or just imitation, which is basically just following the same overall idea. And I wouldn't say we have reached a motif just yet, but it could be getting there. Let's see where this goes. Yep, there you go. That's hold up. So we take the organ and all of that is just gone. We start arpeggiating with a bassoon, which bassoon is one of my favorite instruments. Let me show you what a bassoon looks like. So the bassoon is this very big reedy boy. It's such a fun instrument. It's a very mischievous sounding instrument, and it is doing what is called arpeggios. Arpeggios is when you play a chord one note at a time instead of all of them at the same time. And we are having this really fun time. We just heard some vocals going on. Gabriel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the mosh pit. How you doing? So let me just go back a couple of seconds. Let me hear that again. Okay, so this is a song. This is all my instruments are my favorite. No, I am not as big a fan of the flutes. So there is that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the mosh pit. I studied orchestration, which means I know how pretty much all of these instruments work. So I know more or less how they are. So I don't like violins as much as I like violas. I don't like cellos as much as I like double basses. I don't like trumpets as much as I like trombones or French horns. I like the clarinet a lot. I like the bassoon a lot. Oboe is kind of neither here nor there. Flutes, they serve a purpose. I don't like them as much. I love the timpani. There you go. So yes, we are having now a song. So a song versus a piece or track. When it comes to a song, it is lyrics. It is singing. Singing is the focal point. A piece or a track is usually going to be an instrumental of some sort. And yes, the trombone is fun. The trombone is fun. The tuba is fun as well. They're just difficult to write to. The trumpet is insane. It's just don't even come close to me. But yeah, out of all the string instruments, the viola is my favorite. Which I'm in the minority, I understand, but yeah. So, song versus piece. We are having a song. Song means there is lyrics, and the lyrics, the vocalist has the focal point of what is happening right now. It's center stage. So we had an intro. That's what we had with the organ, the beeping sound, and all of this. And now we have entered verse territory. Let's see where it goes. There's a trombone. Very cool. Bassoon. Oh no, we're still having that beeping there. Man, this is a very complex composition. Let's see. Up, we're having some. So we're having the trombone panned on the left ear. So I'm going to explain the concept of panning, right? On the right ear, we're having somebody doing monster noises. But you know, like onomatopoeia type of monster noises. So onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is when you, as a human, want to emulate the sound. So this is not voice acting. This is not like vocal effects. Like this is not me engaging in my demon voice, right? Because I have a demon. It's my voice, just very, very low kind of thing. Or me engaging in, I don't know, like the like barking, right? Like I can actually do a bark or I can actually do these things with my vocals. But if you do onomatopoeia is wow, wow, wow. That is onomatopoeia. So we are having this guy engaging in onomatopoeia, doing just between onomatopoeia and voice acting, and it's just, yes, I can bark. Yeah, no, I'm not a furry. It's just part of the growling because I growl. Like I do Mongolian throat singing, I do yodeling. I can growl. Like I can do metal growls. You know, like that kind of growls. You tone them up, you do them in a short burst, and there you go. So yeah, no, it's not that difficult to do one collab with iShowSpeed whenever he asks for one, I guess. So yeah, no, we're having these things, and right now we are doing this middle ground between onomatopoeia and VF and voice effects. So I'm not gonna yodel right now. It's I can barely hear myself. So we're having this, and we're having panning. So panning is I just love surprising y'all with these things, because you know I do Mongolian throat singing as well, like I can just do these things. So yeah, no, we have the concept of panning. And panning is prioritizing one ear over another, because nowadays we have stereo as our standard for speakers. Stereo means there is left speaker, right speaker. So you know, human beings, left ear, right ear. Most of us have them working, that kind of thing. I am not Mongolian. I just do it. So yeah, you have left ear, right ear, then you have yourself here, all happy, deformed, and bald, therefore evil. And the way stereo works means that whenever you're having any sort of sound playing, there are going to be two tracks playing at the same time, one for the left ear and one for the right ear, and they are independent from one another. They just happen to be playing in combination the same thing. So the concept of panning is giving you one ear over another. So if both I actually couldn't look Mongolian. Yes. So if both tracks are playing at full volume, the sound is going to sound like it comes from the front. However, if you start lowering volume on one ear, the further to the other ear it's going to start sounding. And that is what we're having right now. Left ear, we're having the trombone. Right ear, we're having this guy doing like a very, like, it's intentionally bad monster sounds. Because it's not like what I did there. Like, it's not actual bringing monster sounds, but is it like between goblin and monster, like very innocent, very mischievous, very, very adorable. So let's see where this goes. Very cool. Okay, for a second I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, so that is some sort of guitar. It could be a guitar, it could be a bass, and it is put through this very cool filter, which usually it's a pedal or something like that, like some sort of VFX, and we heard that other voice giving us this more, like, a very different groove to what we had. Before that, we were having the trombone kind of completing the chords that the bassoon was doing, engaging in some counterpoint being, melodies, how they develop, how they are within one another, because even though the bassoon was arpeggiating the chords, though that arpeggiation is a melody. So having the bassoon doing that resulted in the trombone engaging in counterpoint and making this interaction really cool. And now we have completely switched gears. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So yeah, now we have this bass and this vocal sample engaging in what is called an ostinato. Which, by the way, the bassoon was also holding the ostinato. Ostinato just means you are playing the same thing over and over and over again. You're just repeating it. It's not a single note, because when it's a single note, that is called a pedal tone or a pedal note. Or a drone. These terms can vary, can overlap a little bit, but ostinato just means you are repeating the same thing. Really cool. The guitar sounds offbeat. The guitar is determining a new beat. And I think this is a bass. I think it's a bass going through a guitar pedal, giving us this very cool, like, almost kill switch. Sound that we're getting. And we have this other string instrument. Kind of sounds like a violin, but not really. Sounds like one of the Middle Eastern variations of this. So it's really cool. Let's see where this goes. The right ear engaging in a little bit of throat singing. So yeah, it's a combination of a bass guitar and some sort of percussion. It sounds like a slapaphone. Slapaphone. Which a slapaphone is one of the funnier instruments that exists. It's basically PVC pipes, and you slap them with rubber mallets. It sounds like a combination of that and a subflute, a tab, and a techno drum, and a guiro. Oh wow, that's a lot more combination of instruments that I see. But yeah, it sounds like a slapaphone with a bass put on it. Very, very fun beat. And we are getting just a completely different, very mythical sounding. So let's see. Now we have a drum beat with the rest, and we bring back the vocals from the first one. We bring back the bass. Oh, okay. So we had, in music we had form, right? Form is your structure, and usually for this kind of stuff, since this is kind of in between song and piece, because it turns out we ended up not focusing as much on the vocals. So we had part A, right? Part A, we had the bassoon doing its thing, the vocalist doing her thing, the trombone and everything. Now we just had part B with this combination of instruments that kind of sounds like a slapaphone with a bass, right? And now we're doing part AB. This is difficult to pull off because we're bringing elements from both part A and part B, and we're putting it together, which means this whole thing was composed together, because it's very difficult to do this on accident. And oh my god, yeah, of course one day somebody decided it would be a great idea to slap a pipe and make an instrument out of it. Yeah, probably the Blue Man Group. But yeah, no, the Blue Man Group is famous for that, by the way, for using a slapaphone for part of their acts. And yeah, now we're having both parts playing at the same time, which is a very difficult thing to pull off without it sounding like incoherent noise. Let's see where this goes. There's the bassoon in the background. We have that synth, sounds like kind of like a violin, giving us extra melody. Very cool. Okay, so now we bring the bassoon. We have a harp. Very lovely. We slow everything down. Did they invent the Slapaphone? I don't know if they invented it. I don't know if the Blue Man Group invented the Slapaphone, but for sure, they very much popularized it. Like, they are one of the most famous acts out there that uses the Slapaphone. So, could be. So, yeah, no, now we're having a beautiful transition. We're slowing everything out. And... let's see. It's all Mythical game, which were meant for Other Songs Island and out on the... Okay. I did a jam and shred to this one. I knew it sounded familiar, yeah. And we're adding some electronic elements now. Very beautiful harp. Yeah, the harp doing a somewhat doubling of the bassoon. Doubling is when you have more than one instrument playing the same thing. Just within their own range and their own instrument, like their own capabilities. This sounds very serene. Very, very serene. This is awesome. And yeah, we're basically just going through those motifs from A. Just adding things, and we go back to B. Because it's supposed to be a loop. Okay, at least there's a reason behind it. And again! The trombone is back. The percussion is back. The Slapaphone sounding thing is back. Now we actually have a drum beat with this. And again, drum beats. Drum beats. The addition of an actual drum beat changes the connotations so much. I'm bringing it up again. So meme time. If you ever want to see how insanely powerful the drums can be and how much influence they can have, listen to the intro of The Mirror by Dream Theater. First minute of the track, The Mirror by Dream Theater. The guitar is doing the exact same thing over and over. And it's the drums and the synths and the bass that change around it. The guitar is doing the exact same thing. On the stream, I'm going to show y'all after this. And it's just so insane how much power the drums can really, really have over everything. And we're seeing something on principle kind of like that over here. So let's see where it goes. Beautiful counterpoint there. We're still doing mainly the same ideas. And we have a moment where it stops. And this is just back to the start. Yeah, this is just going back to the start, and now it's gonna fade out. So yeah, no, the track ended right there. The track ended right there, and now it loops. I don't understand why they didn't just leave it there so that it can just loop back, but... the engineer's choice. But there you go. That was really good, dude. That was a lot of fun. These tracks from My Singing Monsters are complex pieces, dude. It's insane how much work goes into these, dude. It is absolutely insane. But yeah, there you go. That was Mythical Island Remix from the My Singing Monsters soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever time you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, one of them paid subscriptions, support this channel as much as you want, not at your own expense though. And yeah, that was weird pronunciations I did just now. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it down below in the description. If you want to request a song, if you're on the live stream, you can start requesting. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, links available down below to the Discord. Go to the Discord. go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams live when they happen, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to know what time that is for you, link down below. The Discord and the Twitch, they both have the stream schedule showing in your local time zone. The full stream schedule. And also follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel where we put the VODs of the gaming after shows that we do if they happen. And it's linked down below, or you can search for Games Are Basterd. Same username as James Are Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And there you go. Very, very, very good stuff, man. Mythical Island remix, incredible stuff. But let's move on.